Welcome to our 41st annual auction. See the light, it's Old Mill magic. We are so excited to have you join us this evening live from the Ramsey Room here at Old Mill Center. Without your support, Old Mill Center would not be able to provide the critical services that our children and families need. I'm Stacy Dorner, an outpatient skills trainer for Old Mill Center, and I am delighted to be one of your MCs tonight.
Good evening, folks. Thank you for joining us virtually this evening. I'm Randy Dobson, and I'm also so happy to be back as MC this evening. Thanks to the tireless work of the auction committee and volunteers, we are bringing you an amazing virtual experience tonight. From inspiring stories and videos to once-in-a-lifetime auction items and, of course, the drawing of our car raffle. We know you're going to enjoy yourself. And if that wasn't enough, by coming together this evening and supporting Old Mill Center for Children and Families, we'll be making a real difference in the lives of families and children in our community. What more could you ask for?
Now, for a few housekeeping items, the silent auction will close at 6:45, just about 15 minutes from now. Get in those bids before your chance to get these amazing items slips away. If you haven't had a chance to check them out, there's still time to register and still time to bid. For your evening to run smoothly, we really recommend that you have 2 devices, one to bid and donate, and a cell phone works great, and then a second device to watch us. Hi! Here, if you would like to register, you can go to oldmillauction2021.ggo.bid, or you can scan the QR code that's on the screen with your phone. And you'll just click on the Get Started button, either log in or create an account by clicking that green button. It's pretty easy.
And don't forget all the awesome ways you can support children and families this evening. We'll start with the Pay It Forward. When you purchase a Pay It Forward item in the auction, your donation will go straight to the families we serve. Pick out items for the classroom, haircuts for the parents, mattresses, support for utility bills, or even scholarships for the kids to participate in enriching activities. Pay It Forward items are at the very bottom of the auction item list and will remain open through Monday. So scroll on down and take advantage of the high impact opportunity to give back.
Now, I know you're also all waiting to hear about this year's car raffle. We're excited to sell out of the raffle tickets earlier this week, and we can't wait to see who wins. At the end of our program this evening, we will draw a ticket from the 400 sold and announce the winner live. So be sure to stick around. We would like to give a huge thank you to Dirksen & Associates for sponsoring our car raffle, which allows 100% of the proceeds to support us here at Old Mill Center and our mission. We are so grateful to Dirksen & Associates for their longtime support of Old Mill Center and the car raffle. Once again, thank you so much.
And finally, we don't want to forget about the Larson Legacy virtual paddle raise happening this evening. This is your chance to give from the heart. The services provided by Old Mill Center are more critical now than ever before, and we rely on you, our generous donors, to keep our doors open and our compassionate programming available to families in need. When the time comes, be sure to click on the Larson Legacy donation button and give generously. Don't forget you need to register in order to bid or donate to the paddle raise, so take some time now to get yourself all set up by going to oldmillauction2021.ggo.bid and click Get Started. And now, a message from Old Mill Center's Executive Director, Bettina Schimpf.
Good evening, Old Mill supporters, family, and friends. Welcome again to the live section of our 2021 virtual auction. Thanks for joining us for an hour tonight in the comfort of your homes. And I really hope that next year we will be back in person and we can toast to each other. Many of you know how important this auction is to our ability to provide comprehensive services to those most in need. The last year has brought some of those challenges that our families face right here inside the doors of Old Mill. We faced a significant drop in income and had to find ways to continue paying all our staff and other costs. We faced extreme uncertainty about how to deliver all our services safely, how to protect our staff, and provide services in so many different ways. And as educators, as therapists, as support staff, we ourselves saw our own lives turned upside down. But still, we needed to stay available to assure the children and families we serve that we would continue to look after them and provide the services they needed even more. So when you give generously at this annual auction, you provide crucial support for our services. You provide tangible funds, and that gives really peace of mind. Peace of mind that we can pay our bills, but also that our staff can focus on the hard work when they provide services. It will allow them to listen carefully to often difficult and traumatic experiences. It will allow them to embrace a child's beauty and their potential so they can learn and they express their feelings in safe ways, whatever goes on in their own lives. So Old Mill Center is truly a community that cares. You're part of it, our staff, our volunteers, the families, and the wider community. Your generosity, your time today, your support when it's needed makes all of us stronger. It lets the children and families we serve know that we all care so deeply for them and we want them to achieve their full potential. And you know, that belief is priceless. So let's look to Bev, and let's raise our glasses to our staff, to our volunteers, to you out there in your homes, and to the children and families. Thank you for sharing your heart with us, and definitely enjoy the evening.
We, of course, want to take a couple of moments and recognize our incredible sponsors this evening.
These businesses and individuals exemplify the very best in our community. They not only talk the talk, but they walk the walk by providing vital funding to support our programs. And first, a message from Tom Girding from Girding Construction about why he gives.
So I'm Tom Girding. I'm currently CEO of Girding Companies, and we're a family of companies. So the history of Girding Companies actually starts back with my mentor, Dale Ramsey. Dale started the company in 1967, and I had the opportunity to join Dale in 1994 and an opportunity to buy him out. Old Mill specifically was always very important to Dale, as well as other nonprofits within the community. And when you understand how important the nonprofits are to the health of the community, I think as you gain abundance, it's just our responsibility to share within that. One of the reasons why my wife and I feel so strongly about the support of Old Mill is, regardless of the financial ability of those they serve, they serve those individuals. Girding Companies is again excited to sponsor the Old Mill auction again this year, and encourage everybody to have a good time. Despite it being virtual, it's going to be a fun event. It is an auction, and hopefully you come prepared to spend some money. Remember that it is a benefit auction. The idea is not to get a fantastic deal, but to overspend, because we know that Old Mill is going to do fantastic things with the monies that you invest in them this evening. So enjoy. Thank you.
The Platinum Unicorn $10,000 sponsor, Dirksen and Associates. Gold Tiger $5,000 sponsor, Horsepower Productions and Market of Choice.
Our Silver Dinosaur sponsors at $3,000 include Girding Builders, Republic Services, and Woodstock's Pizza. Our Bronze Koala sponsors at $2,000 include Corvallis Radiology as well as Samaritan Health Services.
Our Emerald Turtle sponsors at $1,000, All Pro Property Services, Barker Earlings, Citizens Bank, Fidelity National Title, Good Earth Pest Company, Home Instead, the Narver family, Northwest Natural, Starker Forests, Tycor Title, Town and Country Realty, Griffo Brothers, and Tax and Wealth Management.
Our Sapphire Dolphins this evening at the $500 level include Mike and Terry Morse, Robert Power and Dennis Hansen, Smith Davidson and Brazer PC, Bronwyn Evans, Edward Jones, and Dairy Queen in Toledo, Oregon.
And thank you again, sponsors. All right, folks, the silent auction will be closing in just 3 minutes. So remember, all auction items will be picked up tomorrow at Old Mill Center between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. And did you know that 100% of the items available in the auction were donated by businesses and individuals in our community? And this evening would not happen without their generosity. So thank you, auction donors.
I know that the support here given tonight helps the entire community around Corvallis and beyond. One of the most wonderful things that Old Mill does is we really do support our community by offering therapy groups, classes, parenting classes, and so much more. So by getting involved tonight, you're helping us just have our community be even stronger with Old Mill magic. Thank you so much for supporting us this evening. We're really excited to get everyone involved, and we're especially excited about that car raffle, so make sure you stay tuned. We're really excited to see all the bids coming in. Keep it coming, because we're excited to continue to build this great community here at Old Mill.
That's right. You can start bidding now. Don't wait for us to go over the items. Bid those items up and be prepared to defend your bids. So stay on the computer, have both items ready. You can watch, but really, we really want you to bid. So normally when we're at CH2M Hill and we're in the live event, I tell everybody to get ready and get off your wallet. You're probably sitting down in your PJs right now. I don't know, probably your Zoom attire. That's okay. We're here. We're ready for you. Make sure to bid. Old Mill Center and children and families are counting on you.
And no gift is too big or too small. Now is the time to support Old Mill and help us be able to provide those really vital services to children and families around the Willamette Valley and beyond.
And I think we're just coming down to the wire here. 1 minute. So again, I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you're waiting to the last minute, that's now. So go ahead and bid on those items. If you were waiting to scoop something, get your bid in now, because as soon as it closes, you're going to miss out and you're going to have to wait a whole nother year.
And thank you to everybody that's already been bidding. Keep it up. It's very exciting to see all the fabulous support from our viewers at home. We feel so grateful and thankful.
And we will have the Larson Legacy virtual paddle raise coming up. So again, if you missed out on something and somebody outbid you, just go ahead and give us the money that you would have spent on it anyway at the Larson Legacy virtual paddle raise. We'll go ahead and still take it, because Old Mill Center still needs it. All right, well, we're getting the cue. The silent auction is closed.
And that's it. Our silent auction is now closed. Congratulations to all of our winners. You're going to be taking home some incredible items donated by generous members of our community. And guess what? Still got plenty of opportunities to win. Our live auction items are still open. We can't wait to tell you more about them. Plus, don't forget, we have that drawing for a car, and the car raffle is still to come. But first, a message from Holly Lastly, who is a dedicated Old Mill Center volunteer and previous Old Mill student. Holly first walked through our doors as part of our preschool program, and then as a volunteer. Even now, as a college student in early childhood development, Holly remains a dedicated volunteer and truly embodies what it means to be the light.
My name is Holly Lastly, and I volunteer in the community preschool classroom. I first was a student before it was the community preschool, from ages 3 to 5, and one of my teachers who used to work here named Cindy Bond, she used to be my teacher. And so once I graduated after age 5, my mom had this idea of me coming back and volunteering. So that's basically how it started. And my first volunteering experience was doing a music program in the ITS classroom with a former music teacher. And I would play the guitar, sing songs like Frère Jacques, or also known as Brother John. And then a year later, when I was 14, I started volunteering in the preschool classroom in the summer of 2008. It has helped me develop more confidence, because before certain situations, when I first volunteered here, I was like, I don't know what to do, because I was new to the role as a volunteer, and I didn't really know the program, the preschool program, because it changed a lot since I was a student here. So confidence has been a big one that Old Mill has helped me with since volunteering here for 13 years. Some of the teachers that used to work here, their grandchildren came here, and I think that's really cool, seeing the tradition in a way of them coming here. And yeah, and some just little successes, like I can't really give an example, but when a child is able to do something, I feel proud knowing that I helped them be able to do that. So it feels I feel very honored to be able to carry that tradition of being a student here and then coming back as a teenager to be able to help, in a way, help pay it forward. Because I've always cared about people. I'm very empathetic, so I want to help people in some way. I would say I'm like a success story, and I hope other children and families become success stories as well. Because again, all of us have different needs and skills and abilities and disadvantages. And hopefully by using what we can do and the knowledge we know can help us overcome the disadvantages and barriers, etc. So that's why Old Mill is very important to me. They help families and those in need through their various programs. It is important to support the Old Mill Center because they do so much for children and families. They have so many of these programs, from child, teen, and family counseling, the intensive treatment center or services, ITS, the preschool program, healthy families, relief nursery, and something new, physical and occupational therapy. They help with everything. And whatever a child, a teen, or family is struggling with, Old Mill can help. And I think Old Mill is a great place for families to come to and be helped.
Thank you, Holly, for your dedicated support of Old Mill Center families and for sharing your incredible story with us this evening. And that brings us straight into our live auction. We will be starting now with item numbers 1 through 7 and closing out items 8 through 11 following the Larson Legacy Paddle Raise. While you bid, we will share all the details of these fantastic live packages, so start bidding now.
Starting with item number 1, an incredible week stay at a stunning Diamond Lake home. This 3-bedroom chateau in Diamond Peak Resort area is just 10 miles from the Willamette Ski Area, Pacific Crest Trail, and Mountain Lakes. This fabulous chateau sleeps 14 people. It's beautiful and private and secluded. So for fall or spring, snow or water play, you can't go wrong when you pick your favorite time of year. The Chateau has many amenities, including a hot tub, a barbecue, and a workout room too. Family members will be kept busy with a foosball table, bicycles to an Xbox, TVs and VCRs, and a CD player, and even a basketball hoop. Want to bring your dog? This magnificent chateau is also Fido-friendly. Thank you so much to Frank and Kayla Horesco for this incredible opportunity.
Item number 2, the one you wait for every year, cookies from Cindy Bond. And this year, you have 2 opportunities to win. Always a hot auction item. The winner receives 2 dozen freshly baked Ghirardelli white and dark chocolate chip cookies from Cindy Bond, retired Old Mill Center prevention manager and volunteer. Delivered each single month for an entire year, this item is priceless. Thank you, Cindy Bond.
And on to item number 3, we have a 1-week stay at Black Butte Ranch, where you'll have an opportunity to spend 7 nights in this stunning home located on a very quiet cul-de-sac in Black Butte Ranch. It has everything that you'll need and you'll enjoy. Just a short walk to Paulina Pool and then to the springs. It's expansive and a beautiful home with great amenities such as a stone fireplace and a seating area. There are 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, and it sleeps a great group of 8. The house is located within minutes of Sisters, Oregon, and the famous Metollis River. Thank you so much to John and Amy Cole and Charles and Sarah Carter.
And item number 4, this item is absolutely one of a kind, batting practice and VIP experience with the Corvallis Knights. The Corvallis Knights will invite you and 4 others to join them for pre-game batting practice on the field. Enjoy an exclusive stadium tour, including player autographs and photos. Grab a snack from your concession stand using your $50 concession voucher. That's a lot of hot dogs. And don't forget to pick up some great night swag with your $50 merch gift card. Then settle into your premium Royal Reserve seats to watch the game. A big thank you to Corvallis Knights Baseball. Go Knights.
And we are on to number 5, where you'll get to enjoy 3 wonderful nights in this Sun River home overlooking the Deschutes. This 3,600 square foot space has everything that you'll need for a large group with various relaxation requirements. There are 4 bedrooms, so it sleeps 12, a great room, a rec room, and a beautiful gourmet kitchen. The property is located next to hiking, biking, fishing, and a golf course, and the beauty of the high desert, so you're sure to have a fantastic time. Once again, thank you to the wonderful Bond and Marilyn Starker and Jim and Lisa Starker.
Item number 6, art from Bev's heart. This one-of-a-kind mountain clock on wine barrel art was created by Old Mill Center preschoolers in honor of our founder, Bev Larson. This unique clock is a must-have centerpiece and measures 15 inches in diameter. What better way to show your support of Old Mill Center than to bid on an item made by the children we serve? Thank you for your generous donation, Old Mill Center preschoolers.
And finally, we have item number 7, a beautiful necklace created in honor of Bev Larson. The late co-founder of Old Mill Center, Bev Larson, was the queen of honey. From honey could you, to honey do you think, to a from her heart, hi honey. Whether you knew Bev or not, this beautiful honey-colored piece of jewelry, created by longtime Old Mill Center supporter and acclaimed goldsmith Richard Gretz, was made in 2012 in celebration of Bev. This beautiful and special piece was recently returned to us so that somebody else could wear the magic. The exquisite detailing embodies the spirit of Old Mill Center for Children and Families and the generous community that it supports. This is truly your opportunity to take home some real Old Mill magic.
And with that, keep on bidding. These first 7 items will close in just a couple of minutes, so get your best bid in, and remember, every dollar you spend tonight means a better future for the children tomorrow.
We have so many great ways that your support tonight will help our community of Old Mill. We have a student who really benefited from our Pay It Forward fund. They were actually able to receive some tappers to be able to help him regulate his body and sleep for the first time all the way through the night. That's absolutely life-changing.
Stacy, you want to tell everybody what tappers are?
Oh yes, so tappers are sort of like your Apple Watch only you have 2 of them. One goes on each wrist or on each ankle, and it buzzes back and forth. It provides something that we like to call bilateral stimulation. And what it does is it really helps regulate the body at a deeper level, something that our Old Mill therapists and skills trainers are really working to improve our education and our services for. Absolutely life-changing.
Fantastic. All right. Hey, well, the bidding is just about getting ready to, I believe, close on these, but let's see. What do we got here? I'm trying to look at the screen offline. Normally, I'd see everybody here with bidders, and we do this live auction where I'd be saying, hey, bidder number 348 and 179, I'd be going at it with you. Right now, it looks like they're going after the Black Butte Ranch auction item number 1, and so far we've got a top bidder, let's see, at $219 for the Diamond Lake stay right now, and we need to get bidder number 116 off their wallet and rebid on that. So there's a little delay on our end, but hey, on your end, don't wait, don't delay. Get your bid in now because time is of the essence. We got a 3 nights on the Deschutes. We've got top bidder number 190. Now we don't know the names. You know your names. You might not even know your bidder number. So keep on clicking. We'll figure everything out when we bill you at the end. No problem here. So bidder number 152 and 190. Let's see, you guys are neck and neck going back and forth here. Yeah.
And Randy, one of the things that I do want to mention to our viewers that are there at home is they might be wondering what are some of the great services that they are supporting here at Old Mill. Old Mill has a variety of different services that you may not think. We're a beautiful schoolhouse in a beautiful part of Corvallis. We also have a preschool. We have occupational therapy and physical therapy for our students here, as well as an intensive treatment services classroom for kids that need higher acuity care and school in a therapeutic way. We also have a fabulous outpatient department full of many different clinicians that are also able to provide some services at home. We also support our healthy families and our relief nursery here. So Old Mill Center really does form a community, as we're able to also have each of those different parts of Old Mill come together to support one child right here on this property.
Thank you, Stacy. Hey, just a point of order here. Remember, this is an auction and this is a fundraiser. So I hope you didn't tune in to get a great deal on something, because if you did, you probably should shop somewhere else. What we're trying to do is raise money. So again, the market value on, let's say, the Deschutes is $2,100. Let's raise more than that. So everybody keep bidding on these items. Looks like the Mountain Clock, we've got bidder number 274. Great. Okay. And then just make sure we're going to keep these items open, and we're going to keep going on. So items 1 through 7 are going to stay open. We're going to just keep on moving here.
And I definitely know that these many programs that you've heard me talk about tonight for the Old Mill Center for Children and Families really does impact the children of our future. Mm-hmm. So what you are investing in tonight is you're investing in our fabulous future here in Corvallis as well as in Oregon.
And now it's time for the Larson Legacy Paddle Raise. We all remember that feeling, raising your paddle high. I'm going to scoot up here. I'm going to grab my little prop here. So normally this would have a bidder number on it, but you guys are virtual, and we're here live at Old Mill Center. But we all remember that feeling, raising your paddle high and knowing that your contribution that you will make was going to be something incredible. Old Mill Center for Children and Families is making it possible for families in our community to receive the life-changing access to preschool services, occupational therapy, mental health support, early childhood intervention, and parent support that they need and deserve.
Now remember, while you aren't raising your paddle this year in person, your donation has that same critical impact. So on the auction site, you'll see a button called Larson Legacy Donation. You want to click here to see our upcoming donation levels and to choose your gift. To get us started, we're delighted to share a message from Bev's sister and our current board chair, George Larson Cuniff.
Hello everyone, I'm George Larson Cuniff, and as chair of the Board of Directors here at Old Mill Center for Children and Families and a proud member of the Larson family, I'm here to ask you to not only see the light that is Old Mill Center, but more importantly, be that light. Larson Legacy was established to honor and celebrate the spirit, dream, and accomplishments of my sister, the late Beverly Larson, and of the volunteer spirit of our mother, Skinny Larson. It was Skinny, according to many kiddos, who was really in charge of Old Mill. In 1977, Bev, along with her good friend Barb Krall, co-founded Old Mill Center with the dream of getting all children off to a strong and healthy start. Their integrated classroom approach was groundbreaking in early childhood education. Your gift right now goes to directly support kids in our community preschool as well as those receiving therapeutic services. It is your financial gift that honors the dream and brings the light to children and families in our community. Please give from your heart. Thank you.
Thank you, George, for your wonderful leadership and for that wonderful message. We will start this evening paddle raise at $10,000. Talk about an impactful gift and an investment for the future. This gift of this size, it really does change lives.
$10,000 is enough to provide all the critical supplies for every single one of our 6 classrooms for 6 months, which is really incredible. By making a gift right now, you are truly being the light for children and families in our community. Are you ready to step up and give $10,000 gift to the Larson Legacy? Oh my God. All right, so Jim and Doris Van Olst for an incredible $10,000 gift. Wonderful. I'm also hearing that this amazing gift was made in honor of Rob Lundgren, loving husband, father, and son-in-law. And so what an absolute privilege to receive this gift in honor of Rob. Thank you, Jim and Doris.
Oh, and there's another one. Okay. Thank you to a wonderful anonymous donor for an incredibly generous $10,000 gift. It's a marvelous donation to help kick off the Larson Legacy giving tonight. Thank you so much for your generosity.
You know, even though it's anonymous on the screen, Old Mill Center knows who you are, and we just want to say thank you so much because this means so much to Old Mill Center, and you don't go unnoticed. Yeah. And one more, we have another fantastic anonymous $10,000 gift to support our Old Mill Center and families. We are so honored to have such a compassionate community behind us. Thank you. So that is 3 $10,000 donors.
That's incredible. Fantastic. Thank you so much to everybody that's out there watching and that's given. It really makes our hearts very warm.
Okay, well.
And we just want to say one more thank you to our $10,000 donors. Wow. What an incredible way to start off our Larson Legacy virtual paddle race this evening. Next, we will have the $5,000 level, which is also an incredibly generous donation at this level that helps us to provide weekly home visits for a family for an entire year, providing low barrier access to critical services that families need.
An absolute game changer, a $5,000 gift is also enough to provide transportation for 12 children 4 times a week for 3 months, making sure that nothing stands in the way of children accessing the services that they need. This is your moment to make a difference. So please raise your virtual paddle, click on that button, and donate $5,000. Oh.
Wow.
Dave Cook in honor of Sue Cook. Okay, wonderful. $5,000.
And I also want to say thank you to an anonymous donor for our first $5,000 gift.
Oh. And I believe Sue Cook, kind of a point of order, Sue Cook is a long-time helper and runner of the Old Mill auction. And so thank you, Dave, in honor of Sue. Truly, truly an honor.
And we're still hoping that many more people are going to be able to step in for that $5,000 donation. And also, if you feel like being generous and giving us more, we're happy to see you contribute.
We've got Jim Starker just donated $5,000. We got Tom and Debbie Girding, a fantastic $5,000 gift. Thank you so much, Tom and Debbie. These come in on a scroller, and so we're just trying to keep up with your donations. All the donations are coming in, and we're just trying to filter out as you guys are raising paddles. Normally, this is a little more orderly while we're sitting at CH2M Hill Live, and we can literally just kind of say, hey, where are 5,000 at? But everybody's just raising their paddles, and we're just trying to filter through it. What a problem to have. Thank you so much.
Don't forget to keep checking out those bidding items. I know that we have a couple people that are really excited about a couple of our items, and so check out Bev's necklace as well. We have some really great, beautiful, relaxing gifts out there, so don't forget, you can still check out those bidding items.
Well, I just want to ask one more time. Normally, I would really just be able to make eye contact and really see people humming and hawing and thinking that maybe they were going to donate or somebody's giving somebody else the elbow. But I just need to ask one more time virtually, is there anybody else out there that can do $5,000 for Old Mill Center? Please press the button and donate now. But thank you to our $5,000 donors. We completely appreciate this. Our next level, $2,500. Not all clinical work happens in the therapist's office. Our skills trainers are out in the community meeting children's needs where they're at. By addressing both clinical and non-clinical needs, Old Mill Center creates a pathway to sustainable healing for children in our communities. Working with the children in their natural setting helps them build skills more easily, and your gift of $2,500 is enough to make that happen by providing 30 hours of case coordination or a full year of mileage for in-home skills trainers.
And being one of those skills trainers, I can definitely say we appreciate all the support as we're able to bring our services into a child and family's home to work together. So raise those virtual paddles high. We just want to thank Julie Haymart with a gift of $2,500. Thank you so much for all of your support.
Thank you, Julie.
Oh, thank you. And continue to raise those paddles high, because giving a gift of $2,500 makes a huge difference, and we need you to give generously.
Now, hey, what happens? All of a sudden, maybe you just tuned in right now. You've got your buttons all squared away. You've got your cell phone or your laptop, and you're going, Randy, I'm sitting on $10,000, but it seems like we missed the button. No, no, no. You can either hit the $2,500 button 4 times, or you could just go back and donate $10,000. It's fine. I forgive you. Just donate now. It's okay. All right, we want one more $2,500 donation. Go ahead and click that now. Join Julie Haymart with a $2,500 donation. Let's see that come up on the board. There's a little bit of a delay. Thank you so much. We're going to get to you. All these paddles are raising here. But let's, I guess let's head on to the next one, I guess.
And thank you once again to all of our viewers at home that are supporting in whatever way that they feel that they can to support us here at Old Mill.
Yep.
And so continue to keep raising those paddles as we're going to move into our next level.
All right, well, way to go, $2,500 donors. Thank you, Julie. We cannot thank you enough for your incredible gift. Now on to the $1,000 level.
So get those donations in, folks. A gift of $1,000 is truly the gift of play. Either inside or outside, your gift makes sure that we have what we need to be able to create a fun, therapeutic, and great space, because it's so important to speak the language of our children. Outside playtime creates valuable, powerful social skills and a powerful language to express and share thoughts and feelings. This gift could support art supplies in our classroom for a full year, lots of slime, or lots of rain gear for children outside so that it's more fun and less messy.
So show your support now for Kids Creative Size by getting that $1,000 donation in now. Don't wait. Okay. Bettina Schemp, thank you for your $1,000 donation. She's off in the other room, but we see it come up on the board. And Jan Zychek, thank you for your $1,000 donation. Liz Olson, you did $1,500, so thank you so much for your $1,000 donation and also for your $500 donation, which we'll get you in a second as well.
And I can tell you that there's a very special kid here that comes to Old Mill that loves playing in that art room and having her therapy in there. So a huge thank you to our first $1,000 donor, Mary Olson.
Yes, thank you. Who else? All right. Well, we've got a lot of anonymous donors. So again, I'd like to say thank you to our anonymous donors on the board. We know who you are because we've got to bill you. That part's not anonymous, but we want to just thank you. Bruce Weber, thank you for your $1,000 donation, Bruce.
Let's keep it up, everyone. We're doing such an amazing job coming together to be able to spread Old Mill magic. I wonder if we can get just 2 more donations at that level of at least $1,000 to Old Mill to continue to provide that magic to children and families across the Willamette Valley.
Jim Starker, thank you for your $1,000 donation. Funds raised right now, it looks like we're sitting at $74,531. Our goal is $120,000. We need your help. We need your donations. Let's get a couple of more $1,000 donations. And in all honesty, if you want to do 5 or 10,000, go ahead and do that now. We'll shout out and we'll give you credit. Don't you worry. But let's move on. Thank you to all our $1,000 donors and everyone that's donated so far. Remember, even as we move on, that doesn't mean you've missed out on donating. If you don't want wine or a trip to Black Butte or anything like that, and you just want to give to Old Mill Center so that they can complete their mission, all you have to do is hit the donate button. 10,000, 5,000, 500, whatever you can afford. Old Mill is super thankful for it. The programs will be accepted, all the donations, till Monday.
Speaking of which, we have an extra special gift for everyone tonight. Our $500 level has a match. That's right. So the first 10 people to give at $500 will have their gift doubled by a $5,000 match in honor of the wonderful Sue Cook. Thank you, Sue. What an absolute honor to receive this match this evening in honor of Sue, and of course to have the opportunity to double your impact.
And we've got Terry Morse, and we had boy, I just missed that name. It'll come back around there. Oh, Spencer Irwin, thank you. Again, the way a match works is you have to have the donation in order to match. They're just simply not going to give the donation. You've got to match it with $500. Lily McFadden, thank you so much. She's just on the other side there. And Cheryl Narver, thank you so much. What a blessing. And those $500 donations are being matched by a generous gift from Sue. And of course, thank you, Dave. Thank you so much.
So let's continue to keep working at this, everyone. We're doing such a great job at home. We just want to continue to say thank you and keep putting in those bids.
A $500 gift this evening is also enough to support vital programming for our kids and families. For example, early literacy builds brains and provides opportunities for children and parents to spend quality time together. And learning is always easier when your belly is full. Thank you, John and Shirley Byrne. Super appreciate that. Nutritious food builds healthy bodies, so in addition to being enough to provide 60 to 70 books for children to read at home, a $500 gift could also provide nutritious meals for a month for 10 to 15 children in our program. We got another anonymous donor at $500.
Thank you. And don't forget, there is a match out there too. So we need 4 more donors to step up right this very minute. So please click and help us out, because those first 10 donors will double their impact. And that's a wonderful way to honor Sue Cook's legacy here at Old Mill.
And again, we've mentioned it before, but thank you, John and Shirley. Appreciate that. They were the first to take advantage of that great match. We need 3 more. We don't want to leave money on the table on this great donation. So please. Oh, Julie Haymart. Oh, perfect. You did a donation of $500. We will certainly match that. Thank you, Dave. We needed 2 more. Liz Olson, fantastic.
And we see all of those donations rolling in. We still need 2 more. Thank you to Cecily Futo for our next $500 gift.
Correction, we just need 1 more.
Oh,
Who's going to be that last name on the board? We just need
We're
one
waiting.
more. If you're waiting to be a superhero, now's the time. Go ahead and donate $500. They'll turn it into $1,000 with a gracious match from Sue Cook in honor of Sue Cook. Thank you, Dave.
Whatever your support, it is greatly appreciated here at Old Mill Center for Children and Families. Remember, we're going to try to get that match tonight, so if somebody would be gracious and step up, we would love to see us be able to get that match to double your impact.
And I'll just say it. Go ahead. If you've already done $500 and you want to do another $500 just to be that superhero, go ahead. I'll let you. We'll count it twice, but you've got to hit the button so we can see your name go up. Well, we've got one left, so please spread the word. We're going to move on, but know that there's still one more match available at the $500 level.
Way to go, $500
Yes.
donors. And of course, thank you to the Cook family. We're ready to move on. Oh my goodness, everyone. Thank you so much, Spencer Irwin.
Did Spencer just do that
Whoa,
twice?
That's incredible.
That's fantastic. Thank you, Spencer.
Thank you. So we're able to get that match.
Oh, perfect.
That's huge. Thank you, everyone. This is an awesome way to make sure that our families, oh, and Jan.
Did Jan just do another one?
Oh, Jan, thank you. This is just an awesome way to make sure that our families who are here and need those services are actually able to get those services.
Man, that's exactly what I like about this auction. Things are moving fast. Paddles are up. Things are being thrown on the monitors. We're just trying to keep up. Great problem to have for Old Mill Center. We're going to move on to our $250 level. A gift of $250 this evening is enough to purchase 2 car seats to make sure kiddos are safely strapped in and ready for any adventure. And we can help them get to where they need to go to. A $250 donation is also enough to provide 50 $5 gas cards to parents attending parenting classes, meaning that you'll be removing barriers and allowing more children and families to participate in our programs.
We just want to say thank you to Annette Sievert for our first $250 gift this evening. Thank you. And we also have another great gift from an anonymous donor. So thank you once again. We appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts here at Old Mill.
Okay, we need a few more $250 donations, so go ahead and click that donate button. We're getting down to the last few levels of our Larson Legacy paddle raise, but we don't want to miss out. Again, if you're just tuning in for some reason, soccer went late or something and you just got here, go ahead and donate $10,000 now, and then we'll catch you up with everything else we've been doing.
And one of the great things that your donation helps us provide here at Old Mill is purchasing social emotional stories that our entire center is able to use to teach children all about emotional safety, emotional regulation, and just how to have great character.
And so I'm going to get my cleaver out and butcher this last name, but Tatiana Derwitcher? Diavichter.
Thank you, Bettina.
Okay. Hopefully I got close, but thank you so much for your $250 donation.
you.
Perfect.
And don't forget to keep bidding on those items. We still have a couple, and we want to be able to see the impact be just as big as that match program.
Yeah,
that we had,
items-
if not bigger.
Items 1 through 7 are on the board. We're wrapping up, so let's hear it for our $250 donors. Thank you so much.
Well, we're going to move on to the $100 level now, and literally every dollar counts. And $100 is enough to make a big difference in lifting the burdens from our family's shoulders. $100 is really enough to help a family on a tight budget worry about one less thing. So these donations are enough to be able to provide scholarship discounts for medical copays, help with preschool tuition, and so much more.
You can lift burdens and knock down barriers for families in our community with $100. So let's see those donations roll in.
Well, thank you, Becky Goslow, for your $100 gift. We super appreciate that.
Perfect. Kim Van Horn, excellent. Thank you so much for your $100 gift. We've got Jean Gould for your generous gift. Thank you so much at the $100 level.
And it looks like Judy Starnes, you're fantastic. Thank you so much for your $100 gift.
Holly Turleson, perfect, awesome. Right back behind us there, working the technology. Thank you so much for keeping us live. We're at 85,181. We've got a little bit to go at our $120,000 level.
I see those numbers going up. Let's keep it up. Thank you, George Maddox, for your gift as well. And of course, a huge thank you to our friend Cindy Bond. Thank you for your gift. Let's keep seeing more and more and more. We want to see that number keep going up and up and up so we can reach our goal tonight.
I think, is this our last level?
I think, no, we
we've
got a couple
two more
levels.
Okay,
So
just making
get
sure.
involved while you can.
Don't wait, give now, give it the $100 level. It really is a game changer for families.
And also remember too, that if you want to give it a higher level, that's okay too. We're happy to have your support here and we appreciate everything that our entire community out there watching has provided. So don't forget, if you feel like giving us another $250 gift or even a $10,000 gift, you're still able to do so. Any amount helps.
Elizabeth French, thank you so much for your $100 donation. We greatly appreciate it. And, let's see,
Yes, giving does matter. Especially being a skills trainer, mental health is so important to kids in so many different ways. So one of the ways that your donation helps us is by able to take us skills trainers and the therapists into the school and providing that in coordination with our occupational therapy as well as our preschool.
Phil Myers, thank you for your $100 level donation. Thank you so much. We've got Madeline Rudolph with a $100 donation. Thank you so much. Again, please click on that donation button. This Larson Legacy Paddle Race is so important. We're at 85,381. We need you to continue to donate. Donate now.
And everybody that's involved with Old Mill, this is such a fabulous organization to get involved with. We really do provide that trauma-informed care approach and take that out into the community with our community partners, as well as helping other organizations become trauma-informed too. And so your support tonight helps the community stay more trauma-informed.
Sarah Elcano, I believe, thank you for your $100 donation. Sandra, I'm going to butcher it. Where's my cleaver? Pizia? Sandra Pizia, I believe. Thank you so much. And Cindy Bond, we've got these people just continuing to donate graciously. Thank you so much.
And wow, we just want to say just one more time, thank you so much to our $100 donors. I know I'm definitely feeling that Old Mill magic tonight. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, everyone, we're moving on to the $50 level. All right, did you know this week was Teacher Appreciation Week? This is your opportunity to say thank you to the truly incredible teachers at Old Mill Center. It is not an exaggeration to say that our teachers are changing lives every day. Help us show them our appreciation by raising your paddle for $50 right now and helping to fill their classrooms with supplies they need or fill the bellies of the children they care for.
For some of our kids here at Old Mill, we definitely want to thank Rich Wittrup for your $50 donation. Yep. Your support is going to be able to help us provide full bellies for kids in our preschool program, as well as make those everlasting, thank you, Jan Coleman, to be able to support our teachers here. And I'm sure everybody remembers their favorite teacher from elementary school or from preschool. Really deep down in your heart that we are providing that for kids here, especially with Teacher Jill and our teachers that have put so much effort. We're so much more than just a school here, really providing mental health support from early on all the way up through at least the age of 18 and supporting those families. And your donation helps with that.
Thank you, Hillary Harrison, for your $50 gift.
Oh, thank you, Catherine Campanella Stearns. We very appreciate that for showing the love towards our teachers and helping us spread that Old Mill magic. And we just want to say thank you so much to our $50 donors. I wonder how many more we can get this evening. We're very appreciative of your generosity, and we know that your support is going to impact the lives of everybody that's involved with Old Mill Center for Children and Families.
$85,631 is the current count. Our goal is $120,000. Keep that in mind. If you need to go back up to a higher level to donate, we're not going to penalize you. Go back up and donate now. Jane Gould, thank you so much for the $50 donation. That's incredible. You've already donated. You're a rock star. Thank you for those that continue to donate and let us reach our goal of $120,000.
And I know that us reaching our goal, no matter how big or how awesomely big your donation is tonight, it's going to make a huge impact in the lives of our future here around Corvallis and beyond. We cannot stress enough how much you can honor our teachers with a great gift to be able to continue this Old Mill legacy that we have going on. I can definitely tell you a story about one of our teachers here. Her name is Teacher Jill, and she's been working with our program for so many different years, and so many kids see her as that positive adult in our lives. And you're able to support teachers like Teacher Jill here by contributing to Old Mill Center for Children and Families. We're providing that one-on-one interaction with a trusted adult that helps lowers adverse childhood experiences and actually can improve the lifespan of a single child by reducing those effects that children go through. So if you are willing to donate, we'd love to see you donate at that $5,000, $10,000, or at any level to be able to help us to continue to support our teachers. And we just want to say, way to go, $50 donors. We are so appreciative of your generosity, and we're going to head to our final level of $25.
All right, literally every dollar donated this evening makes a difference. For the cost of a half a tank of gas or a couple of cups of coffee, your $25 can be making a difference in a child's life, in a parent's life, and in the health of our community.
And even if you've already given this evening, I promise an extra $25 is worth it to invest in mental health services, educational and social programs, and for the future of the families that we serve. We want to see you get those donations in because it's definitely going to help those families and parents create a better future for our world.
Judy and Jim Trainer, thank you so much for your $25 donation.
Thank you. And I also see that we're kicking things off with a couple generous donations from some anonymous community members. So thank you for that. We appreciate it, and we're really excited to see what we'll be able to do with all the donations that are coming in. So everyone, keep it up at home. You have a chance as well to make a second gift. So even if you've given one, you can always give 2 or 3 or 4.
We've got Kathy Ingalls. She has a $75 gift. Some of these just tend to come in, but we want to make sure we give thanks and gratitude for everybody that's donating here. So thank you so much for that. Johanna Hensley, thank you so much for your $25 donation. Every dollar counts. We're so appreciative of the community and the donors here. $85,706. Please keep continuing to give. The donation button will stay open until Monday, but we'd really like to know we hit our goal tonight. So if you can donate tonight, if you've got to ask your significant other if we need to move some money around or something like that, do that right now. Get on the phone, figure it out, and let us know. John Johnson, $151. Thank you so much. That's amazing. That's 6 $25 levels and a dollar kicker. That's great. Well, incredible. Thank you so much to all of our Larson Legacy donors this evening. Your gift makes a real, tangible difference in the lives of the children and families we serve, and we are grateful to you for our commitment to Old Mill Center.
And one of the great things is that if you've been supported by Old Mill Center, go ahead and give just a little bit, even if you can. No level is too small. This community runs very deep, and we want to keep supporting that. And so thank you, Bettina, once again for your donation. We appreciate everything that you do for this amazing organization and being our fearless leader through this. And I think we're ready for the second half of our live auction. Stephen Lutz, thank you so much. I know those supplies are going to really help us be able to provide slime for so many kids here at Old Mill. And it's going to be incredible. Just you wait.
So fantastic. We're sitting at $86,100. Thank you so much to everybody that's been donating. Again, you can donate more than once. That button is not going to stop being able to be clicked by you. You can continue just to keep tapping it at home. It would be great. Anonymous, wow, we've just got so many donors here.
My heart is so touched. Thank you, everyone at home, for supporting. Thank you, Jerry. I can't even believe this. This is so wonderful to see all the donations coming in. This organization is amazing. Please make sure to keep giving so we can reach our goal tonight. And I think we're gonna head on to the second half of our live auction, and we're talking about just 4 items, numbers 8 through 11. Brenda Coleman, thank you for your donation. It's incredible, all this Old Mill magic that we're creating tonight. So right after that, stay tuned. We're also going to be drawing for our car raffle winner.
All right, here we go with item number 8. But as that reader board shows up and we get names, we're going to shout them out because we are just so honored, humbled, and privileged that you guys are donating to Old Mill Center. But let me move on. Item number 8, that's right, Goat Happy Hour. We know you want this package, and we've got your back. You have 2 opportunities to win. Enjoy this unforgettable experience that provides a therapeutic and happy distraction from the stress of life and improves your mental health. You and up to 5 others will enjoy a guided tour of the No Regrets Farm and Sanctuary in Monroe, Oregon, followed by some quality time with the goats. Thank you to the fantastic people at No Regrets Farm and Sanctuary for this opportunity.
And to add on to your goat experience, you can purchase item number 9, which could be relaxing on the beach in the not too distant future, especially if you purchase this 1-week vacation to a tropical island of Belize. This 1-bedroom condo on the 2nd floor of Tres Cocos Resort has an ocean view and great access to restaurants, pools, massages, snorkeling, scuba diving, and so many other opportunities. You'll be surrounded by more great restaurants and nightlife in San Pedro. So please consider taking me with you. And thank you to Tom and Kim Nelson for your fantastic donation. Really take me with you. Yeah.
And we have not forgotten about all the wine lovers out there, and this package is for you. Item number 10 is a St. Innocent Magnum and a beautiful decanter. This 2016 Pinot Noir Zenith Vineyard Double Magnum provides the perfect amount of fantastic wine, which I believe is 3 liters, which means that's a lot of wine, and will be extra special served in the stunning glass carafe. Thank you, St. Innocent Winery and Eritas Winery.
And I just want to call out all those donations that I'm seeing come in. Thank you for all of your support tonight. There are so many names, it's hard to name you all, and I promise, thank you. We really do feel it in our hearts here at Old Mill. We've also got something special in store for our final live auction item. And our friends at Oregon State University men's basketball have provided us with an opportunity to premiere the very first video made commemorating this year's historic season.
But what about this group, after all you've been through, what you think this group's capable of?
Yeah, no, I think this group is capable of great things.
I have not seen the poll. I don't look at those, but it doesn't bother me. But I promise you we won't finish 12th.
I don't really care. We know what we're capable of. We know what we can do. So the media has never really impacted the way we play.
I was reminded that the last time we were picked 12th, we set some school records and went to the NCAA tournament. So.
There you go.
Maurice, a lob for Alatishe at the rim. Reichel with the jam. Dribbles to the short corner right, underneath Alatishe. Slam dunk.
Lucas wants it, and Lucas gets it.
Doesn't go, and powered home. A rejection by Andela. Lucas steps into a 3 and drains it. Alatishe goes to the rim and throws it down.
Reichel ahead to Ethan Thompson. The reverse jam.
and getting right back to defend, and the Beavers get it right back. Thompson again, back-to-back jam.
You guys never stop believing. Never stop believing. This group in this locker room stayed like this, and look where we're at. This is a reward for all that you've done to get here.
This Oregon State team has believed.
To the basket, lays it up and in! It counts and he's fouled.
Ahorita Leticia and one.
Lucas fires away. Lucas, fearless.
Beautiful.
Gets past Horn and lays it in.
No good! The Beavers win the Pac-12 championship.
It's hard, great leadership from our vets out there on the floor.
It's the best feeling ever, seeing the confetti in black and orange. Beaver Nation, we going dancing.
It's unreal. Wayne Tinkle has tapped into something here that has really provided one of the most unexpected NCAA tournament runs of the past 2 decades.
Oregon State is going to the regional finals.
Coach Tinkle led the Oregon State men's basketball team to its most successful run in 3 decades, as well as coaching them into a spot in the Elite Eight for the first time in 26 years. And of course, we can't forget the Beavs' first ever win of the Pac-12 tournament. This is your opportunity to meet the man who led the team to the historic success and get the straight scoop while enjoying fantastic tapas and wine at the newly remodeled Corvallis Club.
And this opportunity will be scheduled based on your and Coach Tinkle's availability in September or October of this year.
I think that means Coach Tinkle's.
Oh, yeah, I think so. And don't worry, you won't have to let anyone out. You can bring 18 guests with you. So one of the things that we want to remind all of our viewers at home is there's another way that you can double your impact. You can speak to your employer about an employee match program, or if you don't feel like donating today, you can always sign up for your payroll deduction, in which you can help support us through every monthly donation, and just a little bit every month adds up to a great help here at Old Mill. So many of our different programs here at Old Mill rely on you providing support for us here tonight. We're really looking to get those skills trainers back out into the community, be able to provide more community support, and really be able to help kids in-house through our occupational therapy, physical therapy, and day treatment services.
And it looks like the Goat Happy Hour experience, looks like bidder number 210 and bidder number 240 are going back and forth. That one is still going on. All of the live auction items will be going on for the remainder of the evening. They'll be closing out altogether. So you can go and bid on any one of the auction items, 1 through 11. Looks like we've got a top bid at number 131 there at the Vacation in Belize. Again, the market value is $1,500. If I can, again, point of order, a little housekeeping. Remember, we're raising money. We're not trying to get deals. You can go to big bulk bin stores to go ahead and get those. What we're doing is raising money for Old Mill Center families and children. So it looks like we've just got a couple of minutes left, and we're going to be closing out all the bids. It looks like the Innocent Magnum here, looks like bidder 131 is top bid. We should be friends. I'll put my number in the chat below so we can talk later. Looks like 348 is neck and neck with bidder number 131. The Wine and Tapas with Coach Tinkle, so far that is going to go with bidder number 331.
Can just get a little bit more. I still see those bids coming in and those donations. Thank you so much for continuing to provide those donations little bit by little bit, as it also helps Old Mill provide scooters for kids to ride around here with their therapists to be able to get in that active learning and therapeutic communication.
Now with the Coach Tinkle and that up to 18 people, start calling your friends real quick. Start pooling your money. Get in on this because you're going to be able to sit with Coach Tinkle, enjoy some tapas, and if you can't fill all 18 seats, you know, there's probably other people around there that'll, you know, fill a seat for you or something like that. All right, we've got 1 minute to go. We got the vacation in Belize. The top bid right now is bidder number 131. We've got some great items. They're just going to be closing in less than a minute. Again, as I've always said, wait till the last minute. It's right now. Get on all the items. We're going to close out the bid in less than a minute. It looks like the St. Innocent Winery is going to bidder number 131 if bidder number 348 doesn't move fast. It's also less than a minute, so we're down to the final seconds of this. Again, with the Larson Legacy paddle raise, the donation button you can click until Monday, but we are just a few moments away from concluding all the live auction items, and then we're going to move on to our car raffle. Folks, it's time to close out these final auction items, so we're just going to say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. All right. So there might be a delay, but you're going to go online, you're going to check to see and refresh that button to make sure that your bidder number is the one that did in fact get the live auction item. So congratulations to all our winners. There was some heated battles going on and we can't wait to see who won. So check back with the auction site to see the winners. And a reminder that all auction items can be picked up when?
Tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. here at the fabulous Old Mill Center for Children and Families.
I feel as though at like 1:15 I should just go ahead and collect them all and just take them home, but I think they're also, you can arrange an alternate pickup time if 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. doesn't work for you, but again, coordinate that with Old Mill Center and the auction committee volunteers. Fantastic.
We just want to extend, we just had a great donation of $1,000 come in from Bonnie Helpenstell. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce your name right.
I think you got it.
But thank you so much. We appreciate that as we're watching our thermometer keep going up, so you can still keep giving. And congratulations once again to all of our winners, and thank you for supporting our programs. Well, with that, we've come to what you have all been waiting for, and we're going to be finding out who's going to win that car. We've got a barrel all filled with every ticket sold, and we'll pull the name out right now. So when your name is read, you will be contacted by one of our staff members in just a matter of moments. So Randy, let's do this.
All right, we'll turn this a couple of times. I know there's a few names in here, according to the staff, that bought multiple tickets. So again, we're only drawing one, but your chance to win if you bought a ticket. There's only 400 in here. It's going to be fantastic. So would you do the honors?
Yes, and don't forget, just one ticket gets you to win. All right. So our car raffle winner is Michelle Waddell, or Waddle.
Michelle Waddell, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. That's your name right here. You just won. You'll be driving into our fabulous Corvallis Sunset in a brand new 2021 Toyota RAV4 or a 2021 Subaru Forester, all thanks to our friends at Dirksen and Associates.
Thank you to everyone who bought a ticket, and of course to everyone who joined us this evening. Whether you took home some fantastic auction packages or raised your paddle high and did it numerous times, we are so honored to call you part of our Old Mill Center family. You have really embodied Old Mill magic this evening, and we could not be more grateful. Happy Mother's Day.
And before we sign off, thank you to all the mothers out there and guardians that make it possible wonderful for us to be able to support children and families all alike. We really do appreciate all of your support tonight. And just one final reminder to make sure that all of your auction items can be picked up tomorrow here at Old Mill from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Or you can always contact somebody on our team to be able to arrange an alternate pickup. So, another important thing is to remember that your credit cards will be charged for all donations and auction winnings on May 12th. It's a Wednesday. And receipts for your generous donations and purchases will also arrive in your email in the next coming days. And once again, thank you from the bottom of our heart here at Old Mill Center. Thank you. Have a wonderful Mother's Day and a wonderful night.
Thank you.
Thank you.